welcome to you all to the one-on-one set. In the studio tonight, we have with us inspiring teacher Pritimah Bhageeruthy, whose dedication to sustainability has earned her international recognition. She has in fact been awarded the Foundational Environmental Education Teacher Award recently, and in the show tonight, she is going to share with us more about her distinction and the projects. Pritimah, thank you so much for joining us in the studio of the MBC tonight.
Thank you very much, Koyal, for this invitation to share my experiences and journey.
Pritimah, congratulations. You are in fact the first Mauritian who has won this award. So first of all, share with us more about what is exactly the Foundational Environmental Education Program is and how does it align with your values as a teacher?
So it is one of the largest global organization in relation with environmental education, and it helps to promote sustainability development by empowering the mind of young learners to be able to be agents of change, and so the Foundation for Environmental Education is being represented by our national operator, the Reef Conservation in Mauritius.
Okay, wonderful. And what sparked your interest to participate in that event actually?
I was motivated by my students, so they have done incredibly wonderful projects based on environmental issues, and also I've become aware of this award by an email sent by Reef Conservation, and the email was about only the fee action for global change. So while I was going through the website, I discovered an opening for the Teacher Award 2024 and 2025. So I wanted to express my interest, not only for myself, but also to share the amazing work done by my students at international level.
So this was your first participation?
Yes, to this award, yes.
Okay, and so talk to us. How do you feel after having received this recognition, both personally and professionally for you?
So I feel empowered as an educator. I've got recognition in my school and also be motivated by my students. They have been also motivated as I've been able to share my passion about environment to them, and also guided them to develop projects which have been recognized at international level, and also they have been able to develop 21st century skills, namely critical thinking skills, good communication skills, and also team skills. And normally I feel empowered to engage my students in such activities, as our learners, they are from poor family background, low socio-economic background, and they feel they lack confidence, feel less motivated. So by engaging them in those projects for the environment, so they feel valued, they feel motivated, and also they gain the confidence to be able to achieve better in their education.
Definitely. So how long did it take actually to complete the project?
In fact, it is a long pathway.
Yeah.
So we've started in 2019, where we've built a greenhouse, and we have assembled iron bars from broken chairs, broken tables, and broken gates. This was assembled by non-teaching staff, and also we have developed innovative practices, agricultural practices, namely hydroponic system, aquaponic system, and a vertical planting. So also this journey was then highlighted in 2023. So in 2023, in the month of March, we have had the occasion to participate in an international award by Green Growth Africa. So this event, we had to plan 3 different activities based on climate change event. So the first one was in March for pollution, against pollution, and the second one was an exhibition on climate change to create awareness among our learners. And the third one was a sustainable fashion show where our students were able to craft different types of dresses using used newspaper, plastic bottles, CDs, and also they have been able to find solutions to combat climate change. So this has also motivated the students. They have been able to participate in a project at national level by science, namely the Science Quest by Rajiv Gandhi Science Center, where they have been awarded the gold medal. So build on that, in 2024, another group of students have been motivated to participate in a Science Quest, where they have developed an optimal permeable concrete to combat waterlogging problems in our schoolyard. So basically, it's a long journey, yes, but very fruitful for our students.
Yeah, it has been a long journey indeed. You had different activities to plan.
Yes.
So what was the main message and or theme behind your work?
So my main theme was not only to deliver scientific concept, but also create a deeper understanding of how to apply the scientific concept to combat environmental issues. So also to empower our students, to engage our students to become future agents of change.
So Pritimah, did you actually feel a sense of pressure while representing, the country at such an event? How was it for you to handle this responsibility?
So actually it was not a pressure, but instead a sense of responsibility as a Mauritian, because we are in a small island and we lack financial aids to do such projects in schools in Mauritius. So as compared with countries in other in schools with other organizations, so they get help. So this was quite challenging for us, but it was not just for me, not just for my school, but for Mauritius to be able to show the world that we are concerned with environmental issues and we are ready to empower our students to bring the change.
There were actually many different countries that took part in that event, right? Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, we have several countries. In fact, there are 83 countries who participated with the fee. They are in the organization. And also there were 50 applications. So out of 50 applications, I feel honored to be awarded.
Definitely, it's a huge recognition, I'm sure, for research, especially you are a science teacher.
Yes.
And how does it feel to be part of this international community of science?
So I feel really honored to be among the best educators where I have been able to see their work. They have been able to share it on a platform where I've seen the work that they are doing. So it's like we are in a community where we share our, even though we are in different countries, we use different languages, but we have the same aim to engage our students in environmental activities.
The same passion, same objective,
Yes.
right? And talk to us about the evaluation process, where there are some criteria that had to be respected for this competition.
So yes, there were 6 criteria. So it's available on the website of FI. I'm going to name only 2 among them. They were doing a project-based approach using innovative solutions where we engage our learners and also include the whole school community to do this project.
Okay, and to share with us, Pritimah, if there were any networking opportunities or workshops that you came along with the award?
Yes, in fact, the FI conducted an online award ceremony where it was a webinar where we were able to see the works of the other teachers where they presented us. So I was able to see the different environmental heroes around the world.
And how did your school and institution, react to this?
So my school institution, being Mr. Gavin Patton as the leader of the school community, so he was able to He was very indeed delighted to share this news with our learners. So our rectors also, as well as our colleagues, our students, they were really happy to see their project being evaluated at international level. And we are proud to represent our country at international level through our college. So this also has helped to make students gain confidence, and they are able to participate in other projects that are ongoing.
And pretty much like you've told us before, there were many activities that had to be planned to participate in that competition, and the criteria involved, creativity and all of that. So according to you, in your opinion, which of your projects actually convinced the judges that you had to be selected for the award?
This is quite something that I've been thinking myself. I think it was the greenhouse, as there were a variety of vegetables, and so the commitment of the students being engaging. They are sowing seeds, they are watering, and also there was another big project that we did was the sustainable fashion show, where the student crafted clothes with the help of their educators, passionate educators, giving helping students to develop their skills, so to do quite amazing dresses. So I think these were the most impactful projects.
Definitely, it's not easy to do a fashion show with upcycled materials, right?
Yes.
So how did you plan it? Which material did you use to build that fashion show?
So I work in collaborative of teachers from different departments, especially the fashion and design department. So we share ideas. So I just gave them the topic where we had to plan a sustainable fashion show. So they were able to develop their ideas, their creativities. They gave all their best, working hard, even staying after school hours to help our students to act as a model. And also the students were able to use their ideas, create their dresses, bring their old clothes at home, and they were able to redesign it using banana leaves.
Wonderful. But were there any moments, when a student's attitude toward the environment visibly changed thanks to that event? Can you share us any stories?
Yes, in fact, based on the science quest. So our students, after the fashion show, sustainable fashion show, they were motivated, they feel empowered to participate in the science quest, where they've developed a project on an automatic irrigation system using programming. So they were able to measure the plants, monitor the growth of the plants, and showed their appreciation for the environment.
And at what age did you actually start to select this student? Are there different age group in that competition?
So since we go for inclusive education at Patent College, we choose all students. We give every student their chance to participate in our project.
And Pritimah, like we know, you are a science teacher. So how do you try to strike the right balance between academic curriculum and experiential learning for science?
So normally it is quite difficult with science. The syllabus is very bulky, but it is achievable by including those projects to assist the scientific concepts, develop the scientific concepts, where I integrated the activities in my lesson plan so that my students can benefit from both the hands-on activities and at the same time learning the concepts.
So you feel it's important as a teacher to make environmental issues real and urgent rather than just, a classroom topic?
Yes, of course, because the students, they are gaining 21st century skills. They become agents of change. So it's more than just being in a classroom, sitting and reading books. So I think stakeholders should take an example from what we have, include those activities in the textbooks, and also go beyond the textbook.
So what teaching techniques or strategies that you've applied and have worked best to spark curiosity and action in your students?
So I've used mostly the project-based approach, hands-on activities, and making my learners learn through experiential learning. So we are moving towards, in Pattern College, we are moving towards a transformational pedagogy, where we aim to develop our students to gain more skills, and also for them to be able to be agents of change, to bring a change in the society, and at the same time being someone after school.
And you've been actually in the teaching field since 2017?
In fact, I was in the teaching field since 2015, but I was on a replacement basis.
Okay, so how do you feel, your approach to education has evolved over time, especially with sustainability, at the heart of it?
So initially, when I was on replacement, I was a mathematics teacher. It was quite not really my what I wanted to do, because my interest is in science studies. So I wanted to impart the knowledge, but at the same time develop some skills in my students. So the environmental education has helped me a lot since I have my degree in biotechnology in the field of agriculture. So my vision was always to create and be agents of change for the environment, where we could address and bring innovative solutions in the field of agriculture.
And you've done it. You are the first Mauritian to win that award, and it's a huge thing. But we know it wasn't easy. So what challenges have you faced, while trying to push for greener, more innovative learning approaches and creating those activities?
So one of the challenges is mainly, I think, for most school is the lack of financial aids, as we have to implement the projects. Sometimes we have to use what we have, recycled materials, and help our students to develop their creativity and innovation using those materials. And also sometimes we have to do the at our own expense, which is not a problem as long as our students, they are gaining insights in it. And also the challenges is about the syllabus. So we have to complete the syllabus in a short period of time, but at the same time, we want to participate in those competitions.
I imagine it was quite a double work to do, right?
Yes.
We are actually drawing towards the end of this episode, but before that, Pritimah, you've won the FIA Awards now. So what's next for you? Are you planning to work on the project?
Yes, of course. So for the betterment of my students, I'm going to keep engaging my students in the environmental education. But at the same time, we are we are open to help any educational institute to do research in the education field, where they can include this part in a case study to be able to show the improvement of environmental education towards the academic success of our learners.
Interesting. And what message would you like to send to students, parents, or even teachers who are watching us right now about our shared responsibility for the planet?
So it is not difficult to start. We have to start with what we have. We can see at home, we can use bottles where we can fill it with soil and do some small gardening. So it has to start somewhere. So also for educators, I know it is very hectic, but we have to at least do some transformational pedagogy, which can help to change this traditional way of teaching and learning. And this can help to bring innovation in our educational system. Yes.
What do you mean by transformational pedagogy?
So transformational pedagogy, for example, we can adopt a differentiated lesson plan, which caters for the different ability of students. Also the innovative way instead of traditional teaching. So for example, we can include more activities in our classroom, practical work, and also enhance experiential learning.
Wonderful, Pritimah. It was a delight to have you on the set tonight and learn more about your wonderful projects.
Thank you.
Dear viewers, we have now come to the end of this episode. Thank you for your time. We hope to catch you next week at the same time, same channel. Have a great evening.